Hi, this is Don Kerr. I'm going to talk to you now about how to understand a little bit more about what shared displays are. It's the third menu option. Shared displays essentially allow you to set up who can send or flick content from their screen to yours, to any of the screens that you own. So it's kind of like a friend request for displays, if you will. So if I select shared displays, you'll notice that um, FlickIT allows you to actually share displays that are owned by other companies as well as your company. This allows you to, share presentations, share slides with maybe a vendor or supplier or what have you. It's just an option. There's an approval process that we have that allows you to approve those relationships or to request them. And that's the purpose of this shared displays screen here is if you look down the list, you see some screens that are double take, what type they are, laptops, transparent screens, smart TVs. Um, there's a UT Tyler screen. Um, there's Tangipahoa Parish. They have 5 screens in their lobby. So Tangi Admin is the one that, or Tangi 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 are the 5 monitors that they have inside of their visitor center, for example. So if you want to throw content from Tangi 1 to Tangi 2, or from Tangi 1 out to all of these, then you have to have these shared display relationships set up. So if you notice, I'm logged in right now as Tangi Admin. It allows me to create presentations that then are available immediately on all these other screens, Tangi 1 through 5, because I have a shared display with them, a relationship between each of those screens. So the purpose of shared displays is to allow you to share the presentations that you've created and also to share menu items and to share just flicking a particular slide or video from one screen to the other. So this is primarily the permissions process that you go through to set up. Once you have this set up, most people don't have to come back to this too often, but it's just more of an administrative tool for you to set up all the displays and how they can access each other. So because I am logged in as Tangi Admin, you notice over here my shared display list shows Tangi 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as on my shared display list, and those are all activated. This is bi-directional, kind of gets a little confusing, but say you wanted Tangi 1 to be able to send content to Tangi 2 or Tangi 3. It's bi-directional, so you can allow one to share. You can share your stuff with somebody else, but you may not necessarily want to receive their stuff, to see their presentations. So you can approve it in both directions, from Tangi 1 to Tangi Admin, and from Tangi Admin to Tangi 1. So you can activate or deactivate any of those relationships at any time. So if you decide you no longer wanted a particular screen to be able to send to you, you just select that particular screen and then you choose deactivated and it goes red. So at any time you can come back in, select that again, and then reactivate it. So this is pretty much just approving, activating, or deactivating what screens can share content with you. If I wanted to have double my Don's Mac be able to throw content from my computer here in Houston and have it appear on a screen, a transparent screen down in Louisiana on the Tangi 1 screen, then etc. For example, I could actually just select Don Kerr, Don's Mac, and select the Add to My Displays button. And you'll notice that Don's Mac is now shared with Tangi Admin, but Tangi Admin to Don Kerr, meaning them sharing their stuff with me, is pending. They still have to go in and approve that. Don's Mac still has to approve that relationship. So that's how you basically request that your screen, your display, can be connected with another display, and then how you come in and activate or deactivate that at any time. If you look at the view presentations, let me log off here. I'm going to log in as I'm going to log in as Don's Mac display. And you'll notice here that I have a pending shared display request from Tangi Admin, the one I just had requested. So I can select Tangi Admin and then activate that, and now my request is gone. And that updated Tangi Admin to be able to share their content with me and vice versa. If I go to View Presentations, now I have, not only do I have my presentations here, but you also see that I have all the ones that Tangi Admin actually created, because I am now a connected shared display with them. And I also have all their categories and tags available to me. So it's a way to quickly set up and share presentations between screens. If I go to Manage Presentations, you can see that I see some presentations are from Don's Mac, Ron's Mac, some are Tangi Admin presentations. If I select UC, you'll see I'm also shared with UT Tyler's presentations as well. So that your list of presentations that are available to you are not limited to just the ones you create. They are, by approving these shared relationships, you have presentations all available to you. Where shared displays comes in, most importantly, is in the ability to flick content from one screen to the other. You just don't want anybody to be able to flick content onto your screen without having the approval. So that's the purpose of the shared displays. I know that shared display is a little bit more complicated than the rest of the stuff, so most of this kind of setup we do for you to configure all your screens that you have in your company, so that you don't have to deal with all these approvals and so forth. But the option is there for you to manage those approvals any time and add new displays as appropriate. But that is shared displays. Thank you.